Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Faith, Fitness, and Flow podcast with Mr. All In and Miss Say Yes.
Hey.
We live.
We officially live! Yo, Miss Say Yes, what's good?
Hey, happy Sunday in the evening. This is different.
It's a Sunday in the evening. It's a little different, you know, energy different, vibe different. Yo, I'm like 30 minutes off the road, so my energy is a little bit different, y'all. I ain't eat dinner yet, but Miss Say Yes, before we really jump into week 40, let me check on your side. Is it a delay? Because my headphones got like this weird delay coming on my side.
I'm good.
You good? All right. So I'm going to do it this way like this so I can hear everything a lot better, y'all. So before we jump into these, I will ask you behind scenes. I got a trivia game that I want to play with you. Right off, jump off, rip. Before I even get into how your day was going, I got a quick trivia for you. Are you ready for the trivia?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho.
All right, we call this section Allow Me to Introduce Myself. Now, some of y'all that are listening, y'all might have seen this on Instagram or on social media, right? But it's okay. We're gonna go along because Miss Say Yes, you do the fitness, and I know that you also fancy, right? Mm-hmm. So sometimes when you're doing a fitness thing, it's the difference between being fancy and doing it the right way. All right. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I got 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go through my. All right. We got 5 questions for all of those at home. I don't got a drum roll, so we gonna hold on. I'm gonna do question number 1. When you store your lemons, Miss Say Yes, do you store them in A, the plastic bag in the fridge that they came in? In the plastic bag in the fridge they came with, or B, do you store them in water in a mason jar?
Water in a mason jar if I'm going to prepare them for something, like if I'm going to make lemonade or if I'm going to use them soon. Definitely you can use the mason jar, but just in a bag will work in the bottom of the fridge.
Okay, all right. Now, Miss Say Yes is like a lot of us ratchet Christians, all right? We're going to go purchase our lemons and we're going to drop that bag right in the bottom. I'm not judging you. I promise I got some lemons right in the bag right now. But I use my lemons daily. You know, I make my lemon shot that we talked about. So, you know, I got my lemons. But, y'all, the correct answer, what we should do is you should store them in water in the fridge, and it's going to make them last at least 3 months.
So we need to store our lemons in water in the fridge for 3 months.
Yep, so just like a little jar. It don't got to be a mason jar, but you just use a jar, put them in water. Your lemon's going to stop going bad. We done saved so many people money just like that. Question number 2. For those that are back home, listen, if you got your friend, cousin, whoever next to you, let's keep tabs. Who's winning? All right, number 2. Miss Say Yes. Are you ready?
I am.
Number 2, strawberries. I know we've talked about these. Do you store your strawberries in the original plastic or do you store them in a glass jar?
Original plastic.
Original plastic? Survey says that is the poor man's way of storing your strawberries. You need to store them in the strawberries in a glass jar. Also, it'll make them last at least a week longer. I don't need strawberries, but I do
So
know
you
now.
store them in water as well, or
Yes.
just store?
No. Strawberries are just in a glass jar.
Okay, so don't store them in water. So
No
just take them out
water.
of the container,
Yes.
put them in a mason jar or something. Do we need to keep the lid on?
Yes. Put the lid on. That
Okay.
one you're gonna put in the mason jar. The strawberries, take them out of the plastic, put them in the mason jar.
And it makes them last 1 week longer.
Go. Makes them last a week longer. So instead of them lasting 2 to 3 days, they might actually make it to Friday.
Oh, okay.
All right, y'all. I know almost everybody back home got that one wrong. Now, here's number 3. This is for all of my fancy queens out there and my bougie kings. All right, number 3. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, number 3.
Bougie? Why they gotta be bougie though?
Listen, you ready for the question?
I'm ready.
All right, here you go. You'll get it now. So, should you either buy fancy containers to fill with bulk food items, or should you reuse similar looking jars for storage?
It depends on what you're storing.
Ow! That wasn't the button I was supposed to hit, y'all. That was not it. That wasn't it. All right, so it depends on what you're storing.
Yes.
But let me let y'all know, for the bougie ones, we going to Target, we going to Bed Bath & Beyond, and we gonna go get these nice fancy containers. Listen, y'all.
Yeah, I don't believe in Dollar Tree.
Yeah, Dollar Tree too. Dollar Tree got some good mason jars. You get some mason jars.
Now.
Nah, I get my mason jars from Dollar Tree. What you say Dollar Tree got?
Everything.
They got little fancy containers too?
Yes, you just gotta go to different ones. The bigger the better.
The big, see, I'm gonna say not necessarily, because you gonna have people go get this super big container, and
Not the container. I'm sorry. Let me be specific. The store, the bigger the Dollar Tree.
Oh.
So I'm in Atlanta, so if you go to the one out in Martinsville or Snellville, the bigger the better. So
Okay.
yeah, you want to look for your bigger
Got
Dollar
you.
Trees.
Now, for those that don't got the fancy Dollar Trees, my New York heads, my Florida family, listen, you can reuse similar looking jars. Like, you got your jelly. After you're done, wash that thing out. Take the covering off. Wash that off. Now it's a regular glass jar. Fill that thing, whatever you need to fill it with. Boom. You starting storing your strawberries. Look at that. Somebody, y'all see how we did there? All right, there it is. Okay, 2 more questions. Question number, that was 4. Do you store your herbs in the fridge in their original packing, or should you create a herb I'll never pronounce this word right. How do you a bouquet? There it is. I had to go edit that part, y'all. Or do you create a herb bouquet in water that'll make them last?
Does it have to be in water, or can you make it in olive oil? So see, when I used to do hair, I have friends that are from Trinidad.
Okay.
And she used to buy her different herbs and get her olive oil, and she would create an all-purpose season or oil in a jar. And when she got ready to cook, she used it for everything. It was like a marinade or whatever. So it depends on what you're using it for. So if you just, you have your parsley or your oregano or whatever that you might not use as much as other herbs and spices, I feel like you should just throw it all together and create an all-purpose seasoning in a jar and just keep it. Now, don't ask me how long you keep that seasoning. If you got some friends from the island, tell me that. But I will say, the longer it sat and did what it needed to do, it was on point, Okay. So, it depends on what you're using it for. You're keeping it in its original packaging. However, if you want to create a bomb all-purpose marinade or seasoning, combine it all in a jar with some olive oil, let it it, let it soak, and use it.
See, Miss Say yes know how to cook, so that's why she's giving y'all that little that Jedi next level. Listen, ideally, what we should do, we want to elevate. We want to elevate from being, novice level cookers. Take the herbs out of that packaging because they can't breathe, right? And then if you make you a herb, I'm gonna call it a herb salad, right? Just get you a nice little pottery, something that you can put them in. So that way they start feeding and getting nutrients off of themselves, and they can last about 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. So if you luck up, you gotta go out of town real quick or something come up or just life happens. Like we was talking about, you was like, look, it was a good weekend, but it was a long weekend. You ain't gotta worry about, oh, my paisley, I done went to die. Nah, you ain't gotta worry about all that. It can last up to 3 weeks by putting it that way. All right. So last one. I think I know which one you gonna go with this. All right. So, do you, when you're ready to make your lettuce, make your salad using your lettuce? Do you take your lettuce straight out of the fridge and you start using it, or do you let it sit in cold water for 30 minutes to let it crisp up?
Oh, let it sit.
See, she said that like, duh. I did not know you were supposed to do that to lettuce. I was 2 years old.
So you don't let yours soak before you make your salad? You just be pulling lettuce up out the pack without?
I go buy my lettuce, and when I want salad, like, it's already chopped and ready. So I just open it, mix it.
You don't gotta clean that lettuce though, like.
What you mean? You're supposed to clean the lettuce?
Salad that was like professionally already prepped and clean, or you're just talking about you're still pulling chopped lettuce?
Nah. I'm talking about like the bagged lettuce. I go to like Aldi's. I get like a Southwest chop. That's supposed to sit for 30 minutes?
Probably not 30 minutes, but I need for you to still wash your lettuce. Nasty.
I didn't listen, man. This is COVID done messed up everything.
Out in these streets.
Yeah. Yo, she done hit me with the.
Don't ever offer me no salad. No, sir.
Look, more soup for me. I'm good with it.
I guess you work it off with your bike run or something. That's so nasty.
Listen, man, you gonna leave.
Every time I see bad lettuce.
My lettuce be good, man. I don't know. Y'all be hating, man.
That is so nasty.
You know what? It's all about having some peace in me. Where my rewind button at, man? Because I'm going to actually... Give it a cue. Whoa. Master, hold up.
OMG.
Peace in me. This next section, where is it at? There it is, It's all about y'all having some peace. Sorry, this one didn't work earlier, but it's about having some peace in me at sea. It's about having peace at me, let go, release it. It's about having some date night and a little bit of purpose. These are all objects that you can purchase for peace and me. One of the coolest hand-poured soaps, body bath, massages, you name it. Right here, I have a bath soap, body bar. Listen, y'all, you can like rub this thing and get a massage on your, woo, Miss Say Yeah, purpose? That's on point. Okay. And they even threw it in, they'll throw in a nice little, they call this a bath ladder, so that way your soap doesn't stick and fall, and they gave me a whole tutorial. But again, me time, the number 4 you.com. They even have candles. Listen, tonight I'm gonna have me a date night.
Okay.
Again, Miss Say Yes. Me time, the number 4 you.com. I know you like your scrubs, right? You be on your scrub game?
All women.
Listen here. Fellas, I'm trying to put my fellas on. My mom, like, I probably was in middle school, Miss Say Yes, when I first started using scrubs. Changed my life. Changed my life. So I'm gonna tell somebody. Y'all might wanna. Oof. All right, listen. Somebody gonna try that, and they gonna hit me and be like, yo, Mr. Say Yes, I just wanna let you know. But all good, all good. So before we jump in today, we gotta drop bombs on them. I want y'all to know, y'all see the title, Miss Say Yes, the working title is It's Okay to, hold on, how did I write it? Let me get it right. Cause I said I was gonna write it different and I was gonna say it different. But it is okay to prioritize you, and you. Yes, I debated again if I was gonna do it that way. But the most important person, watch this, y'all. When is the last time you prioritized yourself, Miss Say Yes?
All the time. I have no choice right now. Inside joke. No, I have no. I know, right? I'm just being so honest. I have no choice to get to where I need to be what I want to be. I have to be all about self right now. So, and it's to believe it or not. At first, it was difficult because I didn't realize how much stuff I get invited to or how many lives I'm involved in. So until you have to start saying no, and it be stuff that you really want to go to, but you're like, no, I got to focus on myself right now. I got things going on. So it can be tough sometimes because it do be some stuff. Be like, oh, I want to go. But you know, when you're focusing on yourself and you're trying to reach your goals and you're busy in business or whatever it is you got going on, you have to prioritize you or it'll never get done. You'll always be putting it off, focusing on everything else. So when is it okay? When you're serious about you, when you're serious about things that you want to achieve, when you're serious about getting to the next level in your life, you have to sit out for a minute and just focus on the things that matter to you for you to achieve your goals, whether it's in business, education, etc. You know, so yeah, I've been prioritizing myself lately, and sometimes it's a little difficult because I am missing out on some fun family things.
Right.
But it's okay. They understand I'm there in spirit, and they understand that, you know, I'm really focused on my business. I'm really focused on my goals, and I'll be back. But it's hard to believe. I know even when I say no, people be like, dang, did she even think about that? But I have to say no because it's like you're trying to achieve things and you're trying to focus on yourself. It's a little hard being selfish, but it's also necessary to achieve your goals.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
and it's not selfish. My friend used to say it's self-full. So I'm being self-full right now.
I gotta hit it again, y'all. Your friend, because you say your friend think like I'm thinking, right? And your friend in my notes, it was because of that thinking that it's selfish, right? To take time to celebrate my wins, to take time to think that I am the bomb.com. So I got a confession. I have been battling, and it took me a while because I would hear this term and I immediately would shut down. I would be invited to boot camps or stuff where they're talking about this, and I didn't want to hear it. Excuse me, but I've been battling, Miss Say Yes, with imposter syndrome. I have to admit it. Now, y'all know, imposter syndrome is when you feel that you can't celebrate your wins because you haven't accomplished X. And X can mean whatever, right? So my cousin, I was on Instagram this morning, and my cousin made a post, and it was on Instagram, and it said that it used the analogy that God is our father. And it said, if your father is gold, we are the gold paint. So I've been feeling like an imposter because in my business endeavors, I haven't reached the gold status. So because I haven't reached the gold status, I can't act like I'm the gold standard. And because of that, I've been battling like, oh, I can't walk around and act like I'm the bomb.com. I can't walk with my chest high and head high to the finish and see it through. I've been feeling like an imposter, right? And then, just like where is my I don't know if y'all heard that J. Cole, right? J. Cole, Miss Say Yes, be talking about how pride is the devil. And I started thinking that if pride is the devil and if imposter syndrome is what I've been dealing with, I'm gonna put that to the side and say that it is okay to prioritize myself. And I got 4 things for you. I got 4 things for those that are driving and listening. And then especially those listeners that's always taking down notes. I appreciate you. I got 4 things for you. And this is how I want y'all to prioritize yourself this week with us. All right? So Miss Say Yes. I need your help also with this one here. So we got 4 things, right? No particular order, but I think if we do each one of these, so starting today, well, we're gonna release this on Monday. So starting today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we have Thursday, right? Want us to look at each priority. So I got 4, let me pull up my notes. I wanna get it absolutely right. 4 things I want us to practice this week. We're gonna write it down and then we're gonna discuss it with ourselves on Friday. Number 1, I want us to know that we are going to give ourselves permission to smile/be happy, all right? I want us to know that we're going to give ourselves the permission to smile and don't worry, be happy.
Oh, that made me think of my friend.
Ooh. Okay, sorry. All right. Sorry, not sorry. So that's number 1. So today, Monday, y'all that's listening to this, if you're watching it, it'll probably mean it's Wednesday, it's your first time. But on Monday, we're getting back at it. We're giving ourselves permission to smile. All right? Give yourself permission to smile. You deserve it. You think that's too much to ask, Miss Say Yes?
No, I love to smile. So,
All right.
yeah. Definitely find reasons throughout your day to smile, especially on a Monday. Monday off. Thank you to my amazing manager. Love you so much. Come day, here she comes. Like, I just needed an extra day because I gave it my all last week.
Okay.
So yeah. Monday I will be smiling. That's gonna be easy.
There it is. We're gonna look forward to that post. All right. So number 2. We're celebrating us, right? We're prioritizing us. Yeah. So after you learn to smile, and Miss Harris, you said something good. Find, all right? Because sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you just like, listen, I ain't got it. This weekend. Y'all hear me? No, that was a real woosah, Miss Harris. I almost, literally, children cover their ear. I almost said, F this show this week because I tried to have, I went out of town, went out into Tampa, then I went to Miami, put my feet in the water, and I came right back. My sunnies is gone. I don't know where they at. I just know my sunglasses, my Oakleys. I don't know where they at. So I literally found myself, y'all. Let me say this. I literally started having a moment. Honestly, right before you text me, because I was like, I put my phone down, right? Because I didn't see the text till later, but now that I'm putting it together, I was having a moment. I was like, yo, my glasses did this and this and this and this, and God finally I sat down. I felt myself having this anger breakdown, y'all. And Miss Say Yes, God said, all right, where you got them from? You got them from Target. All right. Boom. This happened, so now you're gonna go there, you're gonna see your mans, he already know, you're gonna talk to them, he always make miracles happen, you're gonna have your sonnies back by Friday. That's what he told me. I was able to, but you just said something that triggered to me. So y'all, I found something to be happy. Go back and watch the episodes. Go back and watch my anything. You'll see how much I love my sonnies. All right? Find a way. All right. So number
two.
Number two. Sorry. I said I wasn't gonna go off on that, but y'all know me. Anywho. So number two, we are going to allow ourselves. God did this. We are going to allow ourselves the opportunity to fail. That's why that story just came in, Miss Say Yes, as it did, because I've been feeling like, yo, I went camping and then I went swimming and my watch stopped working. You know, my headphones, one of them want to work, only one of them working. It's just super weird. So I'm feeling like I'm getting L's on L's on L's. Yeah, Miss Say Yes said that she was coming in town, y'all, and then we're talking about she can't come, she can't visit, she can't do nothing. More L's. I was like, hey, buddy, how about we go?
Prioritizing myself. If I had to tell my own grandmother that I couldn't come down on the weekend, what makes y'all think y'all special? Like, no, my weekends are busy. I'm handling business. I also have a pop-up shop coming October 2nd and 3rd. If y'all are in Atlanta, stop by Edgewood and come to the fashion pop-up shop from 12 to 5. But anyway, back to it. If I tell my grandmother no, hello?
Nah. You ain't just gonna drop promos and just keep going. You might as well just let the people know again about this pop-up shop.
I do have a fashion pop-up shop, you guys. We have some amazing vendors that will be there. It will be October 2nd through the 3rd off of Edgewood. If you are familiar with Slutty Vegan, it's a few doors down at the Ollie Tony location. So come by, shop, support, take pictures with your girl. Shoot, we'll be safe. Wear your mask. But yes, we will have a good time. Yeah, come on through.
She said October 3rd, so all those rattlers that's up there, put on your orange and green if you can't be in tally.
We got some orange and some green up in there. Ladies, come get your fashion. Come get your jewelry. Come get we have on Saturdays, you can, we have a calendar vendor. Amazing. Come get your motivation. Come get it. Come get it. We ready. So I need for y'all to pull up. Yes. I'm on live right now on my IG. If you guys are following me, X_beauty_X, and they said that they gonna be there. I love it. Thank you so much.
Listen,
but yes,
man, they pulling up.
I'm so excited. Yes. So yeah, my weekends are busy right now with business, and I am so thankful for that. And I'm prioritizing myself. Thank you for giving me my own screen. I appreciate that. But back to this, okay, because we have some question marks about this. Allow ourselves the opportunity to fail on Tuesday.
Okay.
No. We go from smiling on Monday to failing on Tuesday.
Now that's a great question. That's a great question, right? So you smiled on Monday. We already know that Mondays is not always your favorite day, right? Or am I wrong on that one?
Right.
All right. So that means, and you already said you gotta find a way. So that means we stressed ourselves. We looked high, we looked low, we looked wide. In each one, we found a reason to smile. It was stressful. It was hard. So on Tuesday, you want me to do that again, right? So if I'm prioritizing myself, sometimes that's hard. This is like the day after you worked out. Your body started getting sore, but you need to do something. You can't necessarily do the same workout, so this time you do yoga. So what you're gonna do is allow yourself to fail. I lost my glasses. I can be pissed off. I can be angry. But I can allow myself to realize I'm human. I lost them. I failed. It's not the end of the world. So now...
Can we rephrase that language though? Can we just say that we allow ourselves to be human?
Only reason that doesn't fit is it's another part to this, right? So
Okay.
we allow ourselves to fail. So we have to get comfortable with knowing that failure is failure. I'm not trying to dress failure up into something that is not. It's a failure. But I was listening to this book, Disrupt You. I forgot who it was written by, but a book called Disrupt You. And if we can be okay with failure, we can get to what works quicker. Take Thomas Edison. He didn't say, I failed 10,000 times to create the light bulb. He said, I found 10,000 ways that do not create lights and electricity. So he had to allow himself to fail. If he didn't allow himself to fail, he can't get to what works. I think too many times we're afraid as people to fail. Get comfortable. Become impervious to failure. That's number 2. They still got questions?
No, they giving you a break right now. Let's go on to that number 3. What we doing on Wednesday? Come on.
All right.
Number 3.
Number 3. I want us to allow ourselves the opportunity to be alone.
Oh, okay.
This stage is important because God speaks to us in isolation. He speaks to us in our quiet places. And too many times we feel like we always have to be around someone, right? So if on Monday we allowed ourselves to be happy and to smile, on Tuesday we allowed ourselves to fail, we're like, you know what? It's okay. This failing actually produces victory. On day 3, now you're open. You've put your ego aside. You've put you aside. You're prioritizing you. God can start talking to you. You're open. You're ready to listen and hear things in a way that you've never listened to them before. All right?
Agreeing with you, they said they can do that. They love their alone time.
They love their alone time. You know, yoga is alone time. Sometimes just being alone, y'all, isn't even just stowing away. Sometimes you got to go to the restroom. Sometimes you just got to go into another part of the room where you can clear your mind. That alone time, right? And then number 4, how did I wrote? This is one of the most amazing ones to me, y'all. But number 4, allow yourself to be born again. In the Bible, it talks about when you're being baptized that you're born again. You're made anew. You were made in we're made in the image of God. So by allowing yourself to be born again, it means that you're allowing yourself to discover who God is every day and being able to recreate yourself in his image. You know him to be a doctor. You know him to be someone of patience. Oh, you know him someone to have anger and compassion. And you're one of those people that's like, oh, I'm this way because this is who I am. No. You're this way because that's who you're acting to be. If the Bible says God is, and if he introduced himself as I am, all you have to do is say, I am, insert the positive self-talk expression about yourself, and you can be it. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Exactly. So basically, work on yourself to be a better person.
Work on yourself
To be a better person.
To be a better person. That's what we're doing. But ultimately, we have to, I like the words though, prioritize. Because a lot, I've been different places. I've been hearing people talking about prioritizing. Oh, I need to prioritize my time. I need to prioritize this, I need to prioritize that. No! You need to prioritize you. Because all this stuff everybody keeps saying, we keep putting everything, everybody, all these jobs over the most important thing on earth is you. So that's why I don't want to, and I had debated. I literally went through 5 different titles today, but the prioritize you is important for this week. And I don't want to water down, because y'all know I pray on this thing. I tell God to help us, talk with us, and he gonna bring it all together for us when we pray in a second. So that's where we at. I want you to prioritize you intentionally this week, y'all. Can y'all, can we do that this week?
Okay.
All right, so
ourselves, and we're also going to work on being a better person. I love that as well. Thank you.
So we in this thing like swimwear. Now, before the people, I know what y'all want. Sometimes we make y'all stay with us a little more. Sometimes we throw it in the front. But I feel God ready to move me and pray for us today. So it's week 40, Faith, Fitness, and Flow. Prioritize you. Let's go to God in prayer.
Let's go.
Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for week 40. We thank you, dear Lord, for we have 3 months left in 2021, dear Lord. Intentionally this week, intentionally the rest of this year, let us be able to prioritize ourselves. Let us be able to prioritize these little boys, these little women that you have put here on earth for a mission, dear Lord. Help us to not have imposter syndrome and know that we may not have it now, we may not have it tomorrow, but if we have it in our mind, it is nothing but a matter of time until the door opens. We are made in your image, so we know we are like you. We thank you. We forgive ourselves for the things that we have done to trespass against you. We ask for your forgiveness in this way. This week, let us be able to walk around with a smile on our face. Be comfortable if we fail. Know that it's okay to be alone and be born again through you. These blessings we ask in your son, Jesus' name. Amen.
Your amens are always dramatic.
Got to. Look, 'cause I want God to do some dramatic things in my life. I wish I had a twinkle button. One day I'm just gonna sit down and I'm gonna create all of the type of sounds that I want. I'm gonna blow your mind. Y'all gonna be like, who gave him all of these buttons? All right.
All right. So are we ready for this fitness section or wellness section?
The wellness. I think the people are ready for the wellness.
So I did not do an article this week because it dawns on me that sometimes you just have to talk about, since we're on the prioritizing ourselves, celebrating ourselves, working on ourselves to be a better person, you need to find ways you need to find an inexpensive hobby. So I know right now a lot of people, unfortunately, are dealing with grief. They're grieving with, even you, Mr. All, and still praying for you and your family during this time. And any of our listeners that may be going through some things, grief-wise. So grieving, you might just be going through something at work and you just need an outlet. Our college students, school might be, a lot is on you, a lot of pressure, still getting adjusted to this virtual situation versus in person at times. For some people, they're having a hard time transitioning, or those that had to go back physically into work or physically into the classroom, they're having a hard time with being around people after being quarantined or at home virtually for a long time. So whatever it is, you need an outlet and an inexpensive hobby. So on your weekends or your evenings or whatever days you have free, or that you make time for prioritizing you, I want you to find an inexpensive hobby. My inexpensive hobby, after going through grief, people had told me to find an inexpensive hobby, and my inexpensive hobby was planting. So I have plant children all throughout, and I absolutely love them. At first, I used to kill my plant. And then I just had to be patient. I had to do what my mom likes to say, allow the sun to do what it needs to do to your plants. Don't overwater them, repot them when necessary, and just learning this plant journey has been so exciting, and I think I'm pretty good at it. I don't know if I'm as good as my mom and my aunt, but I feel like I'm my cousins. I have some cousins that are really good planters as well. So planting has been an amazing, inexpensive hobby. Can't forget my friends too, who put in all these flower emojis.
Shout out to Flower Gang.
That are amazing. Yeah. So I am a flower child, and I have flowers that I bought over a week ago that still look like they were freshly purchased. Like, I love my flowers, but I had to learn planting is so different from just keeping fresh flowers. And the next thing will be, I used to go to in North Carolina. I haven't did it here in Georgia, but I am planning in the future with my friends and family to go to the different farms that are around. So if you're in the South, or if you're in an area that has a lot of farmland where you can go, that's another inexpensive hobby, and it's also healthy, because we know Mr. Allin is all into his fitness, but it's healthier. So those fresh herbs and stuff that you're gonna wash when you get home thoroughly. We're not gonna be that. I don't care nothing about you hiding your face. I don't care nothing about you hiding your face, but I'm calling you out. That we're gonna properly clean before we eat them. That part. It is an inexpensive, fun hobby. I think right now apples are in season here in Georgia, so apple picking is a cool thing. I know when I was shouts out to my friends in North Carolina, we used to go picking some of everything, really, a little bit of everything. So, yeah, no, we didn't steal nobody's fruit. We actually walked down and got what we needed, and then we checked out, because you can't steal it no way. You got to go back through the front. You got to drive, park your car, walk and go pick it, and then you got to bring it back to the front before you go to your car to pay.
Okay. See, in New York, we got random apple trees, so
No, you cannot. Don't do that. They work hard preparing everything for you to enjoy this fun, inexpensive new hobby that I want you all to partake in.
Yes.
So, yes. So picking from now, if you don't have farmland around you, what about a nice picnic? And if you don't feel comfortable going to the parks and stuff like that, why not do it like on your patio? The season is changing, it is getting a little cooler. Why not throwing out a blanket or some LED lights and just creating a whole vibe for you and your friends, your family, or just whatever, and creating a picnic, eating your lunch or brunch or dinner out in a picnic type area. That's also something inexpensive yet fun that you can do.
Okay.
Hi, sunshine. Okay, people are joining my live. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so the next thing is you can also cook with your family via Zoom. So some of us still haven't seen a lot of family members. Still haven't been able to physically see a lot of our friends. It's okay. The next time you get ready to cook something, tell your friend, we're gonna cook something tonight, and then Zoom or FaceTime for you beautiful Apple users. Love you so much. FaceTime your friends and family if you can, and cook your favorite meal. That can be a routine. That's more of a friend / you can make it into a date too if you have separation there.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah, cook your favorite meal
before you move on. I gotta step in for my Android users real quick. That idea that she just talked about, FaceTime and everything. Listen, I just want to let y'all know right now, right? My Android users, if an iPhone person try to say that y'all can't have this virtual date night because you ain't got no FaceTime, just keep it moving and prioritize yourself, because they got to upgrade. That all they got to do is send you a link and you tap it and you right there on FaceTime. So if they tell you they can't do this one, Prioritize yourself and keep it moving. Advice from an Android user. You may proceed.
Or you could just switch over to Apple and have a better camera.
Now, why do you want to go and do that?
iPhone forever. Next. And we cannot forget about our fur babies. Oh my goodness. Having a pet can be so expensive. Those of you that know or follow me on social media, I am a proud toy full-bred poodle mom, and I adore my little handsome buddy. But of course, that can be expensive at times with certain things. So we can't forget them. We got to find something inexpensive for them to do. So find another nice way for you to connect, but you can still social, distance yourself, is puppy play date. So, socialize. Just because we're still in the midst of a pandemic, you still need to socialize your pet. So find other dog moms or dog dads, and connect and socialize your pets. And that's something fun for the dogs to do too, because my dog just played with my aunt's two pets, and he is like sleep. You haven't even really heard him this whole time. So that part, a lot of fun. So it's also something good for you to socially distance and talk while the dogs run around and have fun. I thought that was cute too. So that's also inexpensive because everything costs for these little ones. So yes. So planting, going to your local farm and buying the produce, not stealing, Mr. All In. And properly washing your vegetables. We gotta stress that before you eat them. And then I'm not judging. I'm just trying to. Okay, all right, be nasty. And then picnic if you don't feel safe, or you just want to stay home. Go to your bed. You can do it in your backyard, your patio, whatever your living situation is, or in the middle of your living room. You can create a whole vibe with a blanket, and then have your little picnic. It's so cute and it's inexpensive to do. Get you some LED lights.
What about our woke listeners that don't like having the word picnics? Since you want to get on me and not wash my.
I get what you're saying. Oh, please forgive me. Please forgive me. I do understand why you don't want to use the word picnic. So please forgive me to my super woke listeners. We're gonna call it a blanket dining. I don't know. I gotta come up. That kind of threw me off. So y'all know I'm really good with coming up with some cute names and events and stuff. So you know what? That's my homework. We're not gonna say picnic for those that don't feel comfortable with that term. I'm gonna come up with a fun, cute, fabulous name for that. How about that? All right, that's Natasha's homework. Instead of picnic, what we say? So week 41, I'm holding myself accountable, and I'm gonna have a list of fun names. And if you take it and turn it into a business, your girl wants 10%. I'm coming to look for you because we will be recording this, and it will be original. That part. So instead of picnic, we're gonna call it something else. And so just give me a couple of days to think about it during my Celebrate Us, prioritizing myself Monday through Thursday time. It will come to me, and I'll be back week 41 to give you another name instead of that.
You can use all of your Instagram followers, make a an IG poll or question, called social interaction.
Okay, that'll be cool. I'll do that, and I might even do a video in my story where people should just come in and give me their ideas, and I'm so excited. And I'll even shout you out for the people that do give me some fun names instead of picnic. So hello sunshine, hi, thank you for joining my life. So you can also cook with family or your friends or your significant other via Zoom if there's some distance there. So it was stuff you was going to do anyway, but it can make you we got to keep it together, we got to keep it fun. So stay connected. And then the fifth thing, if you are a fur mommy or daddy, find time to have puppy play dates because the dogs need to be socialized too, and you need it in inexpensive ways so they won't be driving you crazy. And like I said, my dog has been sleeping this whole time, and I'm loving it because
Bark,
he was
bark.
worn out by two pups. Well, not pups, they're not pups, two dogs. So that's also something that yeah, you could take that a little free sauce, as my host would say. So yes, planting, farming, and that word we will not use because we're going to do our homework to find another name. And then we're going to also cook with family, friends, or your significant other via Zoom. And puppy play dates, or either, some type of socialization for your fur baby. That is your wellness report. And I'm Miss Say Yes.
Oh, my bad.
I get my own blood. Okay, I
My bad. The people liked you. My bad. Wanted to drop bombs on them.
I saved y'all some money this week.
Listen, we done say
and make sure you watch them vegetables. Watch that lettuce.
Yo, chill
That
out.
part.
Yeah,
Saving your life.
shit, I don't even listen, man. I'm new to the green non-meat in life, and y'all ain't leave no manual at the door when we got in here. So don't be judging me, all right?
I didn't judge. I'm just redirecting you to a better way.
I hear y'all. How about this? You just show up on Wednesday, and everything be anything.
I am, you guys. Okay. No. I take full accountability for me not joining the live. You guys, we go live Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So next time, this Wednesday, 8 p.m., I will be on the live. And I might even have the answers to another word we can use outside of the P word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope go back
the P
and
word,
listen.
You guys that are just joining.
Yeah.
We're just gonna, for our woke users, we're not gonna use picnic. We're gonna use something else. So just watch my stories and give me some ideas. Peace and love.
Peace and love. Y'all check that out. Y'all watch that out.
Back to
and just as a reminder, me time, the letter 4, you.com. Listen, date night, this candle is, woo. It's time to go have a date night, Miss Say Yes. I'm going to date myself tonight. Prioritize myself. I'm going to smile. I'm going to allow myself to fail. I'm going to be alone. And then we're going to be born again. Hey, y'all, it's your boy, Mr. All In. That's your girl, Miss. And together, we too blessed. We out this thing until week 41. Peace.